in the Grants Pass Police Department that truly believed in me and my family. And I am very grateful for that. I will always be humbled and grateful, and I will always say thank you. But to the other ones that told me to sit back and left me distraught on the sidewalk after me saying what happened, why I was raped, and you told me that I was a special case and I need to sit there and take it, and that's why I got the restraining order, because I was a special case, and you hopped in your car, put your sunglasses on, and got in your car and took off, right? Shame on you. Shame on you, because it came out I told the goddamn truth. And to the DA, I told the truth. So shame on both of you. And to the one that kept coming out and letting him harass me and follow my children and told me there was nothing you guys can do about it. Even though there was a no contact order through his PO, and I was on the phone every single day with his PO trying to get this guy to go away. You told me I needed to go get a psych evaluation. Well, I did, and it came out I told the truth, and it came out I wasn't bipolar or schizophrenia like you told me on body cam. And all this is on body cam. So the head of the police department should really go see that body cam footage from 2021. That's why they finally caught the guy, because I was the one that called from Portland to California. Every police officer department, every attorney's office, every parole board, every news station. I called. I wasn't going to sit back and take it. I've had enough of taking the abuse and you guys doing nothing for these women in Grants Pass and think it's funny. Because if women didn't get beat or children didn't get molested there, you guys wouldn't have a job. Because you guys arrest the same ones over and over. And so the officer that told me I needed to go get a psych evaluation, guess what? I told the truth. That's why you know I told the truth. That's why when you saw me at the park with my dad, you about had a goddamn fucking heart attack. You about had a heart attack and couldn't believe you just saw me. You can't even apologize. You're a fucking coward. Not one police officer has came up to me and apologized from that police department. Because you're all cowards. I know who helped me and who didn't. So I didn't forget. I just moved on, but I'll never forget. You guys let a rapist harass a mom. A single mom who wanted nothing to do with him. Who had all the proof. Even his PO knew I didn't want nothing to do with him. Oh, and by the way, for you to say it never happened, he admitted it. So now how do you feel, Ryan? How do you feel, DA? How do you feel, the police department? He admitted it. So right now, you guys are all nasty, dirty motherfuckers in that police department, except for one, maybe two. And I'm very grateful for those two officers. Very grateful. So, I even got dragged behind a goddamn truck right before I moved to Medford. Right before I went homeless. Motherfucker dragged my ass behind a goddamn Dodge pickup truck, Chevy pickup truck. Because I refused to ever go down the drug way. Because I refused to get high, because I refused to do drugs. Never have, and I ain't going to start now. So I'll do it all over again. I'll get drugged down like a little dog. But at least I stood up for something I believe in. And I did it by myself. You can't say it didn't happen because the neighbors had to drag me up off the ground. Police came, ambulance came. My teeth were chipped afterwards. And I still got up, still went and got homemade food, and still made it to my son's visit an hour later. And I still did parenting class right before that. So yes, if I cut you out of my life, there's a reason for it. If I'm not talking to you and I'm ignoring you, there's a reason for it. And I sure in the fuck don't want Tim back in my life. I wish people would stop blowing up my phone about him. I've moved on. I don't want him. I sent his letters back. I don't want anyone that's part of drugs, alcohol, nothing. And I don't want anyone that thinks they're better than anybody either, because they're not. Because those are the people, if you fall, you're going to fall hard. Because that attitude, I'm better than you and I got money and I got a car, ain't going to get you very far when you're homeless. And I don't wish that on nobody. And for anyone that say, well, I'm not going to do anything to get myself homeless. You don't have to do something to get yourself homeless. Sometimes you lose your job. Sometimes medical stuff happens. Sometimes people get raped in their homes and they just cannot live in the same house where it happened. So just because people are homeless doesn't mean that they caused it. Doesn't mean they always chose it. Doesn't mean you're better than someone else because you have a home. And that's what makes me different. I'm very grateful and very humbled. And I make sure I tell everybody thank you and how grateful I am and how appreciative I am for everyone that's ever been there.